What's up, family? Welcome back to Truthville, USA. I am Q. So, Trump absolutely lost it today. He went off the deep end and really let everybody know how he feels. Now, the interesting part is going to be whether or not it lands him in jail, because the things that he said, believe it or not, never thought I'd say this in the United States, but the things that he said can and just may get him landed in prison. So, as you guys remember, the media has done a fantastic job of making Trump sound like a crazed lunatic. They've done a great job of making him sound like he's just out here willy nilly going after judges' little children, because he's a monster and he's Hitler, right? And so he's going after all these judges and going after their families and making life very unsafe for them, even though there haven't been any judges that have been whose lives have been truly threatened. There have been conservative judges. Uh, Justice Kavanaugh had an actual attempt on him and his family's life and children's lives, yet the media never talks about that. So, getting back to Trump, Trump just finally unleashes everything. He talks about how the friend of the Clintons, Judge Kaplan, laid down a terrible sentence for him, a sentence that never would have been given to anyone, to a woman who claimed that the R word was a fantasy, a woman who claimed that she didn't know when she had the R word done to her, when she had gone through that, but she just remembers it being a very different experience. I mean, just the kookiness of the E. Jean Carroll situation, but then you jump to the situation out there in New York, and there was no victims, there was no crime to speak of. They had to create a, a crime. They actually had to go and create a law, to use a law in a court that it had never been tried in order to find a criminal and to create a criminal. And that was worth $500 million. And then to add on top of that, you have Judge Merchan, his daughter, a grown woman, 34 years of age. The media won't tell you that. The media wants to pretend like she's a middle school student. 34 years of age, this woman is, and has used her dad's position to make $93 million, to raise $93 million for the same Democrats who are trying to defeat Trump in 2024. So explain to me how he's supposed to take that. And then that same judge says, don't you talk about that now. Don't you, if you say a word about this, I will put you in prison. And so Trump just lost it. He told the story. And he went on to say, if this lands me in jail, so be it. Our country has gone too far. Our country has gone to a place where we are going to have to work hard to get it back. And if we're not willing to break some furniture, we'll never get it back. And he said, so if putting me in jail is going to start that process, then he is willing to go to jail. And you know what? I have to take my hat off to him. Most people in his life, most people in his position, having made billions of dollars and still making billions of dollars, would take their money, fly off in their private jet to some wonderful island someplace, and enjoy their grandkids, enjoy their kids, and live their life out in peace. Life for Trump was going to be great regardless. Life for a billionaire in this country is going to be great. It's the rest of us that he's fighting for. And so I have to say, if you haven't figured out whether to vote for Trump or to Biden, you're not a real American. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think they're going to put Trump in jail next week, or do you guys think that he's actually going to, it's just a bluff? I'm curious to see. I don't think that putting him in jail is going to go very well for them. They're going to turn him into a martyr. But I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. I'll see you guys next time. Be blessed.